Hi, I'm Mr. Baker. I'm a science teacher at High Point, and some of the issues related to recycling around the world involve our consumption of resources and the lack of recycling. So, for example, one of the things that we use a lot of around the world, as well as here in our community, are single-use plastic bottles. And these are made from petroleum, which is extracted from the ground. And to do that, there's a lot of deforestation, a lot of water pollution, a lot of air pollution that goes into that. We also use a lot of energy to make the bottle. Most of these bottles, we use them one time and we throw them away and they end up in the landfill and we start the process all over again. In a country like ours, which is very affluent, the consumption rate is really, really high. If we could recycle all or most of those bottles, then we could reduce dramatically the damage that we do to the environment. So that's kind of on a global scale, and that is the exact same thing that we're trying to do here at High Point, is to increase our rate of recycling. We're also doing some things to reduce our use of plastic to begin with. And one of the ways to do that is by using refillable water bottles. And that's the primary reason that we did some fundraising and were able to get a water bottle filling station at the school. Another reason to recycle here at High Point, or to promote recycling, or to educate people about recycling, is because students at High Point are, especially seniors, are about to go off and become members of a bigger community, and they can share their knowledge with other people and increase the rate of recycling and reduce primary use in general around the world and in whatever community they end up in.
Hi, my name's Kate.
And I am Peyton.
So we're both in Mr. Baker's AP Environmental Science class, and right now we're working on a project across the school where we're making diagrams and little like examples of objects. They're called shadow boxes. By all the recycling cans and places where you can recycle around the school. Pretty much they're just little diagrams of like examples of stuff you can recycle. So they'll be by the cans, so you know what you can recycle instead of throwing in the trash.
Yeah, so we like continuously saw students throwing like entire trays of items that should be recycled in the regular trash can, which automatically makes them unable to be recycled. So we thought it would be a great idea to put this shadow box behind the recyclable, so that it's super like easy. You don't have to think about, hey, do I put this bottle in the recyclable, or do I put it in the trash can? It's all there for you to see. And we think it's very important for High Point students to know that recycling is done around here. I know that there's like a myth going around that we don't recycle, that all the recycling cans and regular cans go in the same thing, but that's false, and we want to emphasize that and present our take on trying to promote recycling on the student body, and we think it's going to be very, very good.
Yeah, I think it's going to be helpful, especially because it's just going to visually inform students of what can be recycled, because I know I actually learned some things that I didn't think you could recycle, or I thought were supposed to go in the trash. Now I know like you can recycle them. So when it's right in front of you, I think it'll be good. I think it'll have an impact on students with recycling.
Hi, I'm Lisa Hodgins.
Hi, I'm Erin Myers.
And we're going to talk to you just a little bit about our $10,000 grant that we applied for with a lot of other teachers actually around the building. It's a cross-curricular grant to encourage recycling and to help our school be more ecologically friendly, and to teach us how to recycle, because in fact High Point does recycle.
Yes, and there is a myth here at our school that we don't recycle, and the truth is we have single stream recycling, and one of the objects of the project is to educate the students and our local community about the recycling that does take place at our school. One of the projects that we're going to do is have the materials processing students build large-scale bins to be placed in stations around the school, and as art teachers we want to have large installation projects above those bins to indicate where students can in fact put their recycled objects.
That's right. So we're working together with our different art students, encouraging them to collaborate and find all kinds of interesting ways to create art out of recycled goods.
Yeah, so we have old books that we're going to be thrown in the trash. We have some wire. We have water bottles that have been upcycled and turned into art. And we're learning about Dale Chihuly, who's a glass sculptor, and some of these sculptures are modeled after his work. So it's a really exciting project, and we have a lot of different hands in the work.
Yeah, and every actually part of the building, from science, technology, the media center, I'm trying to think of, it's just very far-reaching. So there are a lot of us doing lots of work.
Yes.
Pitch in.
Yeah, do your part.